Lead Farmer 73 here. Ooh, I just messed up. I'm good for this. Okay, so this is what this is going to be. Somebody asked me yesterday, day before yesterday. No, they asked me yesterday about expanding your solar power generator or expanding your EcoFlow. And I said I was working on that, and I'm going to show you again right now. Okay, right now I have the Redodo lithium ion LifePo 4. I'm sorry, LifePo 4 battery. How y'all doing tonight? I'm gonna just get into it because I don't want to be here that long unless you got questions. Um, I got the Redodo LifePo 4 battery, 200 amp hour. That's 12 volts. So this is going to be around 2,500 watt hours, somewhere around there. So I'm going to show y'all right now how I'm going to turn this. This is the Delta 3, which is a little over 1,000 watt hours. This is 2,500 watt hours. So this 2,500 plus 1,000, we thinking, okay, it's going to be 3,500 watt hours for a fraction of the cost of purchasing a battery. So this is what I'm going to show you. This is the alternator charger, the EcoFlow alternator charger. Every different company got all different kinds, but this is the only one that I played with so far. I'm in love with this. You do not have to just keep this in your vehicle. And to be honest with you, a friend of mine, shout out to Trish, she was like, Led, you do not have to use it in your vehicle. And the only reason I haven't showed this so far is because I don't want anything mounted to my vehicle permanently, because I switch vehicles all the time. So I wanted to figure out a way to take this alternator charger with me at all times. So I'm going to be putting this EcoFlow alternator charger inside this box, and have the wires come out so I can just attach it to whatever vehicle I'm in at the time and use whatever solar power generator and whatever battery that I need to hook up at the time. So that's gonna work. So this is what I need to do. I need to run in here real quick, y'all, and I'm gonna show y'all how this works. I got to get my iPad first, okay? I'm sorry I wasn't ready. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. But we need the iPad so I can show you this working in real time. So let me get this pulled up. Good evening, everybody. Okay. So let me see real quick. All right. All right, we got my EcoFlow app open. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish connecting this battery. I'm going to bring y'all as close to me as I possibly can, okay? If y'all can't see me, just let me know. Hold on. All right. So far, any questions, y'all, so far? I don't even think I got my glasses on while I'm talking about some. Do y'all got any questions like I can see? I know. I think they own me. I'm not sure. Oh, they're in my pocket. Okay. Any questions so far? If not, I'm gonna get right into it because I don't want to hold y'all. I just want to show y'all exactly what I was talking about. So all I'm gonna do, got my app open. So all I'm gonna do, y'all, is finish connecting this battery with these terminal cables. Here's Here's my negative. This is plug and play. You connect this to the terminals on your battery in your car or a battery like this. Put the screws in, the bolts rather. Tighten that down. I'm a hand tighten it since I'm just messing around. And I'm gonna put these safety caps on it. You don't have to, but I am, just in case. All right, so now I'm gonna go around the back of the Delta 3 and connect the plug and play cable, the DC cable, into the Delta 3. And what's gonna happen is the light on the front of this should come on and turn green. Wait, I can't see what I'm doing. Y'all want to see it anyway, right? So let's turn it around. Okay. You just plug that in. All right. Now we got a green light. Now it should show up on my app. Here it is, ready to go. Bring y'all back over here. So now, I have never charged this Redodo. I've never charged that, so let's see how much juice we got in it. I'm gonna click on the alternator charger. Okay. So now we're gonna reverse charge. See, if you got your battery inside your car, you cut your car on, and your alternator is charging your battery, and this battery is charging, running through the alternator charger, which is charging your EcoFlow up, no matter what size you got, at 800 watts, okay? All right, so the sweet part is, this the sweet part I love, because now it doesn't have to be in the car. Now I can use my EcoFlow, go through the alternator charger, and charge up my battery. So all you got to do is hit reverse charge, because right now the battery is supposed to be charging the car. Let's see. I'm gonna show you. Wait a minute. Oh, it's undervolted. Wait a minute. I changed the volts on it. Hold on one second. Hold on a minute. Hold on. What we got here? Oh, I gotta go in here and change it. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Because I was using a whole nother battery. Take that to 40. There we go. All right, we ain't gonna worry about what I just did. I was doing something completely different. So right now, I got the EcoFlow is charging the battery right now at 557 watts. You see that? So now I'm using the EcoFlow, which is plugged into my house, it's plugged into the AC socket, going through the alternator charger, and it's charging this battery. That, I know you probably don't understand what I'm talking about, but that is dope. Now, this ain't connected to a car or nothing, so I'm not going to run this all the way up and charge it no faster than that. That's fine by me. So you can program how fast you want it to charge by going into the settings, and let me see where to go. Reverse charge current right here, and maximum charging current. That's for the car. This is for the reverse. So I don't need it to go any further than that. If I did, I can turn this all the way up if I wanted to, which I don't. I don't want to overdo anything. Let's turn it to 50. Let's try 50. All right. So now, since I turned into 50, it's charging at 711 watts. So you can play with that however you want to. I'm going to back out of here, and I'm going to change that back again because I don't want it to charge that fast. Go back to 40. That'll work. 500 watts is that's good enough for me. Okay? So, somebody asked me this question, and I said I would come in here and show you exactly what I was working on. So the question was, if I buy an EcoFlow Delta series, do I need to purchase the battery expansion? I say it's a good idea because it's not this complicated at all. Matter of fact, it's nothing you got to do. But you can still expand your solar power generators like this. The EcoFlow alternator charger, it's on the market, but every other company has some too. Now, there's ways you can charge other things with this, but you have to buy the cable to it. But that's it. This was really a shout out for the couple of people that asked me about expanding your Delta. This is 1,000 watt hours, but now connected to this Redodo LifePo 4. Now this is 2,500 watt hours plus 1,000 watt hours. Now I got 3,500 watt hours. I just expanded that at a fraction of the cost of an expansion battery. I know this sounds crazy, y'all. I know it sounds crazy. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, and this is way over your head, if you purchase a solar powered generator and start playing with it, it's going to make perfect sense of what I'm talking about now. This is genius. This is genius. Because let me break this down to you to the best of my ability. Why do I think this is genius? Let me bring this camera down. I'm gonna tell you why I think this is genius. Why when they made this was a genius product. I'm gonna tell you why I think it's genius. Right, it's good for travel, your RV, your bug out trailer, your car, your van lifers. Oh my God. If you got a van and you want to bring your Delta 3 Pro, that takes now what is it called? It's called the EcoFlow alternator charger. This is the 800 watts, meaning it can charge up to 800 watts on any the Delta products. But now they have a cord for the connector. Let me see. For the XT60i connector. So that'll help you charge just about anything. All right, and I'm gonna put the link to this stuff in the description when I'm done. Okay, so y'all know what to look for, how much it costs and everything, because I don't have the cost or anything. This is not right now. I am not doing a sponsor from EcoFlow. I'm not doing a sponsorship right now from Redodo at all. This is just the stuff that I got, and I'm blown away by it. And since I hooked this up, I just hooked this up for the first time a few weeks ago, and I've been playing with it, and everybody loved the thing, and I finally was like, let me get this out of the box and let me check this out. This thing is genius. 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 That's all I can say. They should have made this a long time ago for us travelers, van lifers, travelers, businessmen that's always on the road and you keep your power with you. This is genius. So I just wanted to let y'all know this is not a sponsorship. This is just me in here playing, and I wanted to share this with you right now. That's all this is. So if I got any questions at all, I'll take them. Any questions? Let me see. Nope. Okay. Miss Elaine says, can you do this with a smaller EcoFlow product? I only have the River 2 Pro, but saving for the Delta. Now, you can, you can, but you need to purchase the XT60i cable. So you can plug it right into, if you don't know what the XT60i cable is, let me show you. Ooh. Okay. This, how you charge it through your solar, that's the XT60 port right there. Okay, if you purchase the XT60i port, XT60 to DC off of this alternator charger, then you can use this on your river. You can use that on your river. Okay, but to be honest with you, to be totally honest with you, you can do that, but I think that XT60i cable costs something like $75, right? And if all you're charging is the EcoFlow River, the EcoFlow River is something like 298 watt hours. Your cigarette lighter plug puts out about 100 to 120 watts. So if you're going to be on the road more than an hour, that means you're going to get about 100 to 120 watts charged up on that EcoFlow River. So now you have to ask yourself, is $75 worth it? You know what I'm saying? If you don't travel a lot, then this really wouldn't suit you. If you had a bigger component, like even a Delta, something with like 1,000 watt hours, that's when you start saying, okay, I need more juice. Or even a EcoFlow River Pro, something like with 700 or 800 watt hours. Now we talking, right? Like it's worth it now. Because if you're on the road and you're going to be on the road for just like an hour, 2 hours, you know, about 200 watts ain't going to charge your power generator. But with this alternator charger, you want that charged up as fast as possible. So if you set that at something like 800 watts or 500 watts, you know by the time you get to your destination in an hour, it's going to be fully charged. Okay? All right. I know this sounds crazy. I'm just, and I know I'm not baby stepping this at all. I'm just talking to the people that really want to know. I'm talking to the people that's really into solar. I'm talking to the people that really want to know about how to power their home, power your life up, and get ready for this mess that we're in. So if you don't know what I'm talking about at all, I understand, okay? I do. But the people that know, and they actually got these solar power generators, and they want to know how to get the most out of their product that they invested in, because this is an investment, this is for you, okay? Hey, my Renaissance grandma. Hey, Trish. You got it. You know, I think you my Trish, right? You the one was like, Led, that thing is the bomb. So I finally got it going. I told you I was. Let me see. CDL says, just got here. How much did the 12-volt charge? I don't understand your question. I guess I can put this on some real juice. Hey, Vicky, how you doing? How much does it cost? Don't quote me, because I really would love to tell you, but right now the way prices is going up and down and sales are going on, I don't know. I want to say this. I want to say it's around $500. but there are deals and sales. Plus, if you use my coupon, you get an extra 5% off. So the price may vary depending on when you get it. What is that device y'all just got? You just got here. It's the EcoFlow alternator charger. Mona Love said it's $289. Mona Loves, make sure that's not the 500-watt EcoFlow alternator charger, because they have a 500-watt one too that's very reasonable. Matter of fact, I think I'll be able to tell you right now. There we go. Now we cooking with juice. Well, that thing don't act like it's doing nothing. That ain't trying to do nothing for me. Come on, show me some love. Okay, let me see. I'm not charging. There it is. There it is. Okay. All right, now we had some questions. Let me see. How you doing, Marissa? All right. Any other questions? Because I let me see. Okay. Led, I have the EcoFlow River 2 Pro. Okay. And the EcoFlow Delta 3 1500. Will it work with both of these? Yes. Mona Loves to Farm says it is for the 800 watt. That price was for the 800 watt. Now you got me about to pull it up. Hold on. Let me give y'all my code then. Shoot. If that's the price, hold on. If that's the price, you could use my code and get you another 5% off. Let me see. Oh my God. Hey y'all, look, it's on sale. It's on sale for $304. I'm gonna give you my code, okay? Because I didn't know that. All right. And the 500 watt is $199. Man. Shoot. That make me want to buy one and just go put it in my other car. So let me put my my code in here for you, because shoot, I didn't know that. I thought it was still 500 or something. Let me see. Dang it. Let me see. Go to their website. Hell, I'm on Amazon and this is 304. And you said, let me see. It's $289 on the website. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I just did this too. You kidding me? Hold on. Let me see. 304, what will it do? I just got through explaining that, my friend. Let me see. Yeah, leading lady, you said about to get two of them. I'm about to grab me another one. Let me see. Cause shoot, I'm setting up shop now. You just hooked me up, leading lady. Let me see. Okay, okay. I'm sorry for being quiet, y'all. I need to concentrate. I can't do two things at one time. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put my. I just put my my savings code in the chat, and I'm gonna also put it in my description box if I can. Shoo. All right, I just put it in my description box as well, y'all. So, any other questions? Now, if you don't know what this is, let me see. Okay, I'm in because I don't have it. I'm in because I don't have it. I don't know what that means. Let me see. Veronica, which EcoFlow? What do you mean? What's the name of the battery again? The battery, this is just one of the batteries I have. This is the Redodo 200 amp hour. R-E-D, I know, Redodo, R-E-D-O-D-O. Okay, hey, Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner. So you can buy whatever battery that you want. You know, whatever size you want. 100 amp hour, 200 amp hour, or you know, whatever. From whatever you feel is reputable, you can purchase it. So far, I'm just now testing this, okay? So I don't know everything about this. I've been playing with this. The company sent this out to me, so I'm in the middle of testing this. So can I go solar to solar to EcoFlow, the inverter to the battery? Yes. Yes. Mike's Chaotic Garden. Listen, brother, listen. This what makes this so dope is because it just, when you're building a solar setup, right? One of the advantages of building a solar setup is you can keep expanding your storage, right? But when you buy a solar power generator, a lot of them don't expand. So that kind of keeps you in one spot. If you buy 1,000 watt hour, that's all you got. Well, with this will actually make it so you can keep expanding. So right now, my EcoFlow is plugged into the wall of my house, right? But if I had it connected to solar panels, the solar would charge the EcoFlow. The EcoFlow would go through the alternator charger, which would then charge my battery. And once this is full, this is my extra power storage. So now, say the sun went down, my EcoFlow is running low. I switched this in the app, and now my battery is starting to go through this to charge this back up to full. And once this is full, this will stop charging. I don't know if I made any sense with that, because I'm excited. So I'm sorry, y'all, because I know how I get. I go to rambling on, and I don't get my point across. Let me see. Did anybody get what I just said? Basically, having this is like you built your whole solar system, but everything is right here included. But now you can actually expand it more. So now you don't necessarily have to buy the biggest EcoFlow or solar power generator. You can buy one that you can afford, and then purchase this. After you purchase this, then you can keep expanding it to be bigger and bigger and bigger. So that way, hey, I bought this 1,000 watt hour EcoFlow, so I only got 1,000 watt hours, right? But once I purchased this for what, $289? Shit. Now you turn around, you can keep buying these batteries, because these batteries is cheap as dirt, okay? Whether you're buying 100 amp hour, 200 amp hour, and up, these batteries are affordable. So you can keep expanding this until you got 10,000 watt hours stocked up somewhere, and it's all being run by this one little Delta 3, right? Is it exclusively EcoFlow? No, because now they have, this is getting a little off track, but they have the new EcoFlow XT60i cable, which now you can plug it into other brand names. I'm not gonna name no other brand names while I got this out here like that, okay? It ain't right. But now you can plug this into other things. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, let me think now. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. Let me see. Hey, TLC says better to do it that way versus buying EcoFlow batteries extra. Well, I'm not gonna necessarily say it's better. It's more versatile, is what I'm gonna say. But if you purchase an expansion battery, it's just easier. Because once you connect that expansion battery onto your EcoFlow, you don't gotta do no thinking, and it literally speaks to the battery, and you don't have to do anything. With this, you have to manually make it charge this battery, or manually make it reverse and charge the EcoFlow. But you're just using the app. When you don't have that and you just got the EcoFlow expansion battery, there's no thinking to it. It's doing everything all by itself. Okay. Broke in the house. What's up, man? I must have missed you. You way up here. Thank you. I can't pronounce your name, 777. I'm sorry. Okay, Rich says, Led, do you have the EcoFlow solar wall? I have and understand everything else. I have the solar panel guard. I don't think I understand what you're saying. I have a solar panel garden. I don't know what that is. If you could explain that to me. I have a solar panel garden? Yeah, I'm not sure, Rich, if you can explain that to me a little better, because I'm not sure I understand what a solar panel garden is. Hey, Allie and Danny said, thank you so much. I can add much more on. Yes, that's why I'm so excited. And you know what people don't understand, like why I seem like I'm tripping? I'm tripping because you don't know how, well, they don't know how big of a breakthrough this little thing is. It's all metal. Is solid. The cables is thick and strong. People don't know what this just did to the game. They don't know what this just did to the game. I've seen other brands have them, but EcoFlow was the first to come out with it. You said, I have a lot of solar panels. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's it. I'm going to show you one more time. Let me see if I can get to it. All right. This is it. It's charging. This is the EcoFlow icon. See, it look like an EcoFlow Delta, and it's charging my battery up at 563 watts. I set it at that. You can set it lower or higher. At 13.5 volts. Dope. Now, if I wanted, now watch this. I want the battery to charge the EcoFlow. So I'm going to hit charge my car, confirm. Now watch it go opposite, and the green line going to go to start charging the EcoFlow. It's going to go, oh, wait a minute. I got the voltage set wrong. Do the same thing I did before. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I told y'all. See, I brought y'all in here because I'm having fun. I'm experimenting and having fun. So let me go in here. 40 amps, 40 amps. Start voltage. Battery port. Okay, it ain't enough juice. It ain't enough juice in there to do nothing with. Okay, that battery need to be charged. I never charged it, so I can't do it yet. Let me see. Uh, Dara says you just introduced me to something new, game changer. It's a game changer. Rich says, what is the name of it? It's the EcoFlow alternator charger, and they got it on sale. Somebody just said on EcoFlow website. Let's go over there to EcoFlow website. Let me put this back in the chat too. The EcoFlow website, they said it's $286 when I thought it was still $5.99. Let me go over to EcoFlow website. Oh shoot, I could just go through the app. Okay. Let me see. Can you put a link in the description? I just did. The link is in the description box right now. I just put it in there. Let me make sure. Let me make sure I didn't. Okay, I didn't send it. Here it is. I just sent it again. I just put the link in the description box. I thought I hit send, but I didn't send it. Hold on, hold on. That ain't where I wanted to go. Okay, now I'm gonna look up. You said EcoFlow website. Y'all got the link? Okay, that's my product code in there right now too. I'm gonna go and I'm in EcoFlow's website right now, and I'm about to try to see doobity doobity doobity. Hold on, solar panel power bank. Why do they do this? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my goodness! Look, it is. It's $289 for the 800 watt, and it's $199 for the 500 watt. You are so correct. So you can get in there for $289 and then put my code in there and get another 5%. Or for the 500 watt alternator charger, which is plenty, I mean, that's a lot of wattage to be charging. You can put my code in there and get another 5% off of $199. So it's totally up to you. But you are right. If you go to EcoFlow website, it is on sale for $289. On Amazon, it's $304. So thank you for that, leading lady. Thank you for that. Let me see. CDL Ray says, can you still control it through the EcoFlow app if you don't have the EcoFlow generator. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me think real quick. I don't know. I'm not going to say yes or no on that. I don't know. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to, but you would still have to purchase the XT60i cable. Yeah, you would. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because if you got if you purchase the XT60i cable, you can pretty much plug anything up that takes the XT60 that has the XT60 charging port, and then you could use the alternator charger through the app. So I'm gonna say yes. I don't have that XTI cable, or I would test it right now on the spot. I would get another product and try to test it, but I don't have it. Okay, now I want to do it really bad. So good question, man. Good question. Yes, you can use the alternator charger through the EcoFlow app and control another solar power generator. I'm gonna say yes to that. If anybody knows any different, please correct me right now, because this is not something I'm telling you I know. I'm playing around and I'm just letting you see what I be doing on my downtime. When I'm just chilling, this is what I be doing. I be playing around, and when I'm reviewing things, when I'm testing things, this is what I'm doing. Okay. In my prepper, you clicking on my links, but they ain't working. I don't know they've been working for everybody all week. What about EcoFlow's original battery chemistry? I don't understand your question. If that's a question, is that a question or a statement? Let me see. Yeah, EcoFlow alternator can do all that now. Yes, they can. Uh, Ali says before they went to lithium iron phosphate. I don't know. You're asking me, can it charge? I don't know. I'm I'm I don't know. You may want to look that up, okay? I'm not going to lie to you, and I'm not even going to speculate on that at all. You may want to go, online and check that out. But that's a good question. That's a good question. Because you're saying, like, if you have an older product, will it still work? I don't see why it wouldn't. But don't quote me. I don't know. I haven't done it. Say, I'll just use it on my updated version. Okay. Otis Williams says your mirror on your video is backwards. What mirror on my video? I don't understand what you're talking about. Led, the EcoFlow link isn't working now. Only Amazon link working. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to look into it if it's not working, TLC. I'm gonna check with them, call them tonight and see what's going on. The Amazon link is working, but is not working on the EcoFlow website. That's weird. Okay, somebody said the third link in the chat works just fine. I don't know. It's working for some people and some people is not. The other day, people was using my link and it worked just fine. Okay, somebody said, yep, they just tried to on the EcoFlow. Leading lady said, so it's not working for you either. But a couple of people saying it's working for them on the EcoFlow website. It's giving an error. Okay, I don't know. That's messed up. I guess I'm gonna have to talk to them and see what's going on. Maybe some are being affected by the outage. I don't know. I don't know. That's too doggone bad though. I mean, that's messed up. Cause I know a lot of deals and sales was coming, and that's why I kind of been like, let me let people know what I'm working with. A lot of internet issues today, global. I believe it. I believe it. Because the other day I was trying to do a live stream, I had problems, and everybody told me that it went to everybody said it went to no children, or it was scheduled just for children. I did not touch that. I went back to that video and it was not scheduled for children. They made my video just go for children, so there's no comments. I didn't do that at all. So everything been glitching out. So which solar panels you recommend? It depends on what you have. Marvin says the link in the description works. One in the chat has an error. The link in the description. Oh, okay. Just get my link from the description box. Maybe since I'm putting it in the chat, it's doing something weird. Okay? Maybe since I put my link in the chat, it may be doing something weird. So go in the description box under the video screen and click on description and get my link from there. Thank you for that. Because I'm like, how is it working for some people and not working for other people? Okay. All right. All right. Any last questions? I don't want to keep y'all on here. I just wanted to show y'all something cool and something that I've been working on, and it's working. So look, just think. I just want you to think of something real quick. I just turned a 1,000 watt hour Delta 3 into a 3,500 watt hour. All right, Dave Busby says yes, it works from the description box. So everybody get my link from the description box, not out of the chat. It's working for everybody in the description box. Thank you. Thank you for that confirmation. Okay. So, okay, Helen says get it out of the description box too. That one is working. So everybody that want to go over to the EcoFlow website and make that purchase, get my link, get my code, my savings code out of the description box. I'm not going to put it in the chat anymore because clearly that one ain't working. Let me tell y'all something, okay? I know a lot of people really don't know what I'm talking about because a lot of people still haven't dipped their toe into power in their life or power in their home with solar power. The people that's really playing with solar power and getting ready for the lights to go out, that's why everybody in the chat is so excited, because this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, let's go see how much this is, okay? Hey, Sam Whittle, let's go see how much this is. A Redodo 200 amp hour battery. I'm going to go over to Amazon first, okay? All right. Okay. That can't be right. All right. A Redodo 200 amp hour LiFePO 4 lithium battery is 700. No. I'm sorry. No, that's for two of them. Just the two of us. Oh, I'm about to burn y'all. I'm about to burn your head up. I'm about to burn your head up. Look, y'all don't understand what I'm telling you, and you about to learn today. I'm gonna put a link to this battery in here too. This battery that I'm showing you is 200 amp hour, 12 volt, $349 with 5% off, right? Okay. So stick with me. $349 with a 5% off Amazon coupon for this battery. Now stick with me. An expansion battery the Delta 3 expansion battery is $400 on Amazon, and it's, I want to make sure, I just seen it. 1,024 watt hours. Did you hear me? So it's about $50 more for the expansion battery for this, but it's 1,024 watt hours. So all it's going to give you is another 1,024 watt hours. It's going to give you a total of like around 2,000 watt hours of storage. This is $50 cheaper, which is $349. This is 2,500 watt hours. This is going to give you a total of 25 plus 1,000 is going to give you 3,500 watt hours of stored power. Okay? For $50 cheaper. I don't know. Let me finish this video off like this. If you don't know how much an extra, 1,500 watt hours of power is, go live off grid or go stay in a tent for a week, and you will respect it. Because I'm telling you, when it get down to it and you down to your last crumbs of power, you be wishing you had at least another 1,000 watts, another 2,000 watts before the night is through, because you may be running your diesel heater. You may have to heat up your water to wash up. You may have to cook something, and it may be too cold outside to be starting fires. Trust me, I live it, I do it, I know it, I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes, let's not forget this. Your refrigeration. If you got a refrigerator going to keep your food cold and to store your food, you can't let your refrigeration stop. Okay? You don't care if your lights go out, whatever else. Your refrigeration, that's the only food you have, and you cannot afford for it to spoil. That refrigerator got to stay on at all costs. So that's where it comes in, where like, listen, I just need a little bit more power. You start cutting out lights, cutting off your heat, cutting off this just to keep your refrigerator running. That's when you wish you had a little bit more power, a little bit more watt hours to run your stuff. Trust me, I know. I do this all the time. I'm always messing with all the apps, and I'm messing with power. And now I'm relocating power to this, taking power off of that. To cut off my lights, because I got to cut the heat on, and I want my heat to last all night. So ain't going to be no lights, ain't going to be no watching TV, ain't going to be watching no DVDs, because now I got to concentrate on refrigeration and heat. I'm telling you, this is a no-brainer. Now, pros and cons. If you buy an expansion battery and the EcoFlow alternator charger, you gotta change that power in there manually. Okay, so that can kind of be a little headache if you spoiled like me. But for the most part, Man, what a beautiful idea. Okay. Let me see. See, Amazon, do we need to buy warranty or EcoFlow enough? Whether you purchase warranty or not, that's completely up to you. I'm not going to touch that because I always say go with your warranty. Whether you do or you don't, that's totally up to you. Okay, so leading lady say, so lead for $1,200, I can get 10,000 watt hours. 10,000 watt hours. Yes. 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 See what I'm saying? So imagine now what it costs for a bigger solar power generator that can harness that many watt hours, that much storage. Mona Love says, sounds better than the lead acid battery in my travel trailer. I'm going to say this, Mona, okay? It's definitely better than your lead acid battery, okay? Lead acid batteries, when they start getting low, they don't give you the full power, right? Your lights start flickering and stuff. Lithium batteries stay powerful till they shut off. They give you the same amount of power, won't be no flickering lights or nothing, until they finally just shut off. And lead acid batteries, I'm not going to knock them. Lead acid batteries have their place. Okay, lead acid batteries are great when you in like ultra cold climates. Okay, so I'm not going to knock lead acid batteries, but I'm talking about when it comes to power and you really need that power, there is no comparison between a lithium battery and a lead acid battery. No comparison. And I'm going to show you something else. I bought this, the new sodium ion battery. The new sodium ion batteries are even better than the LiFePo 4s and the lithium batteries. And I'm playing around with this little joker. And this little rascal is blowing me away. Look how little this is, like a little toy. But this starts my motorcycle. Let me see. Says, if you can build it, you can repair it. That's right. That's right. LT said, and you can charge the batteries with solar panels. Yes, you can charge this with solar panels, but I wouldn't just hook a solar panel to this. That's pretty dangerous, okay? But it's possible. But the reason why you don't want to hook a solar panel directly to this battery, because if you overcharge this or overvolt this battery, it could be catastrophic. So what you would need, purchase a little cheap solar power. Let me see if you. Yes, the sodium ion batteries can take very low temperatures too. That's why they winning in my book. But if you purchase a cheap charge controller and then hook your solar panels to it, that'll be a lot better, a lot safer. Okay, a charge controller, right? That'll be a lot safer. And I can show you all this stuff because I've been tinkering around, not on camera, not recording it, but I've been tinkering around with my solar, and I've been playing like, man, I think I'm gonna play around and go ahead and build me a solar system just for giggles. I'm not gonna do it on video though, because that got really weird a couple years ago, and I just want to do it for fun for me. Because what I would love to do, what I love doing is learning stuff like this. Now I know I can expand this. I can throw another battery on here, another battery on here, another battery on here. Let me see. Diamond says, hey, Mr. Lead Farmer, my mom watch your channel all the time, and she bought 2 different generators. Tell your mom I say hi. Okay? Tell her I say hey. Well, if she bought 2 generators, she doing the right thing. She watching her back and probably watching yours too. If that's your mom, she looking out for you. She want to make sure you safe. Okay? But this is it, y'all. I really ain't got nothing. All I'm doing is showing y'all I'm playing around. I said, let me bring them in while I'm messing around. So you should use the link in the description of the video. Yes, please, for everybody that's trying to use my discount code, go to the description box. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna erase the ones out of the chat. Go to the description box and use that link. Go to where EcoFlow website. Okay, go to EcoFlow website. They have this on sale for $289, and then use my code to get extra off. Dang, I can't find it. Okay, let me start this over again. I'm trying to erase all of the. Okay, I'm trying to erase all my links I put in here because in the chat they're not working for anybody. All right, just we gonna have to do that another way. Just everybody. Hey, Katina Brooks says I will need to watch the replay. I think this is what I was attempting to describe to the battery power storage in my shed. This is what you was talking about. Yes, and this is what we was talking about in the other video. And I said several people wanted to know this. That's why I'm doing it. So please rewatch this. This video, we just, hey, you want to get me excited? Let's talk about the juice, okay? Suzette, how you doing? Says, I'm going to do more research. I've been having this EcoFlow alternator charger 800 for months, but I didn't know what to do with it when I got the Delta 2 Max. This is new to me. Yeah, you don't even got to hook it to your car. You know what? I did the same thing, Suzette. I just had this sitting here, and then a friend of mine named Trish was like, Led, you do not have to hook it to the car. She said she ain't even hooked hers to her car yet at all. She said, this is what she do with hers. She charge her batteries and use the batteries to charge her EcoFlow or expand her EcoFlow. I said, you ain't got to hook it to the car? I had this thing all these months since it first came out. And now I hooked it up, and you talking about a big surprise. This thing is a game changer, period. If you don't know anything about solar, I'm telling you right now, you got my word. This is a solar game changer, period. And keep it real. I want you to understand something. Listen close. Listen close. I want you to try to do the math with me, okay? If you drive in your car, this is 1,000 watt hours, 1,024. So we're going to just say 1,000 watt hours, right? Okay. If you put this in your car and have this connected to your car battery, let's act like this is inside our car, and you got this charging this at 800 watts, this will be 80% full in 1 hour. You can have this almost topped off from zero in 1 hour. Just by driving around doing your groceries and shopping like you do every day. Stick with me. So around 1 hour, you'll have 800 watt hours charged back up in here. Just by doing your everyday driving around back and forth to work, whatever, take you an hour in traffic. Okay. To charge this same 1,000 watt hour generator will take 8 100-watt solar panels, and those 8 100-watt solar panels are about 75% to 80% efficient on the best day, aimed directly at the sunlight. So I'm gonna give you this. Let's just say, perfect day, angle perfect, everything is perfect. You would need everything to be perfect for 1 hour. No, for over an hour, because they're only bringing in about 80%. There is no solar panels that's 100% efficient. For over an hour to get that same wattage. So the cost of this on EcoFlow's website is $289. Stick with me. $289 for this to drive around in your car for an hour to charge this up full. Each 100-watt solar panel, damn near no matter what company you get it from, is running around close to $100 a piece. The cheapest ones I've ever seen that's 100 watts are maybe $67 to $78 a piece. Now, remember, you need 8 of those at a minimum. So 8 times 80. 8 times $80, okay? Compared to, now add that up. What's that cost? Compared to $289 plus my discount coupon code. I'll wait. So you also need somewhere to set 8 100-watt solar panels. You need somewhere to put them. Can't be no trees in the way. Can't be in no overhang. Can't have no shade. It got to be in direct sunlight all day. Well, this is just in the back of your car for 1 hour. Guaranteed 100% efficiency. Charge that back up. Any questions? Hey, Missy. Hey, Missy. Ooh, you would have loved this. You would have loved this, Missy. I wish you was here because I'm foaming at the mouth. Missy, I finally listened to Trisha's advice and hooked this doggone EcoFlow alternator charger up. Oh, 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 T-Wo in here? Where T-Wo at? T-Wo, I know you foaming at the mouth. Where'd she go? Where you at? I'm not sure what that is, my friend. I need to remove that, okay? Yes, Katina. Yes, Katina Brooks. Hey, my friend, I'm going to have you stop doing that, okay? We ain't talking about land or nothing right now. Shamir says, can I get rid of my lead battery in my RV and swap it out for a LifePo 4? Absolutely, you can. It's a long life battery. It will be better for solar panel setup. Absolutely, you can. Yes, you can, because I did in my RV. Okay, Suzette says, I'm going to do more research. I've been having this EcoFlow in my, okay, saw that one. I can't find T-Wo in here. There you go. Hey, T-Wo. Woo. Okay, T-Wo said, I would only set my alternator charger at 500 watts or less. That's what I got it on. That's what I have it on. Due to the size of my alternator, still 500 watts is amazing. That's what I was saying. Now, they also sell the 500-watt alternator charger, and that's $199 right now on Amazon and the EcoFlow website. But the EcoFlow website got the 800-watt on sale for $289, and then add my discount code on there. Man, I'm out of, my brain is out of here. Okay, in the garden, no problem. My brain is taking a break. Say, A car battery in the house. Big Daddy says a car battery in the house. I don't understand what you're saying. Leading lady said this is too good to be true. Yes, it is. Does the alternator just plug into the lighter in the car? I hope it doesn't sound ignorant. No, because that's what I was wondering too, if I could plug it in lighter. No, you gotta run. It comes with this. You can't see the cables. It comes with these long cables to go all the way to your battery under your hood. That reaches all the way under your hood of your car. So you got to run them through your car, and then connect the cables to your battery, and that's it. And then plug it to whatever you want. Yes, it is, Missy Hawk. In the garden says, what is the alternator charger for? In the garden, listen, I just explained that for the last hour. If you can please go check the video again, it's going to give you way more information than I can just give you in 10 seconds, okay? Because it's not just from my perspective, it's from a lot of different people's perspective, and then to explain it way better for you. Okay. All right, y'all. So that's it. I didn't want to make this long, but I'm glad y'all asked the questions so I could really just get this out there, because I'm losing my cool. So basically, it's a boost charger. Yes. That's really all it is. That's really all it is. And I'm telling you, I charged up a lifetime LifePo 4 battery and charged it at 500 watts, and I'm telling you, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my God. Hey, babe, what's the temperature out there? The outside temperature and the inside of the greenhouse. Because I got something sweet for y'all too.
Inside is 62. Outside is 62.
Wow. What? That don't sound right. Okay.
Did you put something on the tube so it won't melt? The plastic?
What tube? The exhaust? The tube ain't gonna do nothing. The tube that's blowing out the hot air, that ain't gonna do nothing. The only tube we need to be worried about is the exhaust, and that's up in the air. That's why it's sitting on bricks. Okay. What's up, Rucker Homestead? Allie and Dennis, I'm trying to order one right now. Okay, if anybody got any questions, do me a favor. Please just go ahead and put it down in the comment section below. I'll answer it to the best of my ability. And I hope y'all get in on this deal, because I'm blown away. Remember, I'm not doing a normal video. This is really me playing around in my kitchen right now. This ain't your normal, pre-recorded video. I'm in here playing around. I thought y'all want to go with me to see kind of what I do, okay? So with that being said, hey, Urban Backyard Homestead, I can't wait to add that setup to my preparedness supplies. Listen, this is something I'm going to be using every day, not just for my backup. I'm going to be using this every day. I bet you when you see me at our next camp meetup or something, I'm going to have this with me. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So with that being said, y'all, I just got this. Oh, my God, I just got an idea. How many truck drivers do I have in here right now? Do I have any truck drivers? Because this is a good question. Okay, leading ladies, so Led, I guess the next video is trying to see how many times you can charge the EcoFlow on the battery until it gives out. Well, that's easy. No, if this is 2,500 watt hours and this is only 1,000 watt hours, definitely you can charge this 2.5 times. If this is 2,500 watt hours and this can only accept 1,000 watt hours, that means you can fit 2.5 of these into this. So you could charge it 2.5 times, 2 full times, and then half full for the third time. I just answered your question right there. Okay, LA said, got a question before we go about heaters. Okay. T-Wo says the alternator charger grabs the excess power from your car's alternator and puts it into your power station. Right. You are so welcome. Does it get hot? I hear it gets hot, but I've been charging it, and I mean, it's warm. It's no warmer than my power station, you know? I heard it gets hot, but this is my second battery that I've charged, and it hasn't gotten any hotter than this. I don't have my thermometer gun, but I would love to test. Look, I mean, just to show you, how hot. Look, I'm putting my face on it, okay? It feels about like somebody's skin. It's just lukewarm. It's like lukewarm water. It's not hot to me. I know a lot of people kept talking about, and it heats up in the temperature, and they using their little thermal. I'm not. I would not put my face on this if it was too hot. My hand is nothing to my hand. My sensitive. This is sensitive, and my face is sensitive. Ain't no way on earth I could do that if this was getting hot. So I don't know. I got it set right now. It's charging at 500 watts, but I charged my other battery at 800 watts, and it wasn't no hotter than this because I was worried about the temperature too, because everybody kept saying, "Ooh, it gets hot." This is what I think. I think when people test it and they say, when all the videos I've watched and they say, "Yeah, it's getting hot," you got it inside your hot car back there on your floorboard, screwed to your floorboard, yeah, it's gonna get hot. And it's charging your generator. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get a lot hotter than it will in the house. My air conditioning is off, everything is room temperature. So I don't know. I would have to test it out in my car during the day. Well, it ain't that hot no more, so I don't know. I don't know, LA. I don't even know how to answer that. But we will be talking about heat in another video, okay? All right. How many things must you order? 2 or 3? I don't know what that means, Murphy. When you say how many things must you order. Okay. Murphy says, I don't know the inverter, the controller, the battery. Murphy, I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. I'm just reading words. I'm trying to help you, but you got to give me a whole sentence, okay? Big Bad says, so you could add a panel to that battery and charge the EcoFlow. No, you want to add your solar panels to the EcoFlow and charge the battery. You don't want to go the opposite way unless you have a charge controller. If you have a charge controller and then the solar panels, you could get power from the solar panels, go through the charge controller, charge the battery, then charge the EcoFlow. But here's why you don't want to do that, because it's redundant. Because the EcoFlow already has that system built inside of it, so you wouldn't need to do that. This has a charge controller built inside of it, so you wouldn't have to do it. But I guess for some reason, if you just wanted to, you could. If you wanted to, you could. You could have a charge controller and a solar panel charging this battery, and the battery go through the alternator charger in reverse and charge the EcoFlow. You could. Okay, Sam says, Leg, can you please consider giving this video a more specific title that will make it easier to find in the future for easy reference? Like what? Sam Whittle, what do you mean? Hey, Rich says, Led, I'm new to the channel. I would love to show you my setup one day. If you got a channel, I'll come and check it out. Pop says, I'm so happy to see you live. What brand wattage panels do you use for your Delta Pro 3? I just got a bunch. I got 8 100-watt panels. Urban Backyard Homes doesn't say, I think Murphy wants a list of components to build this system you are showing us. There is no list. There is no list. There's literally the Delta 3, the alternator, EcoFlow alternator charger, and I got it connected to a Redodo 200 amp hour LifePo 4 battery. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. There's no long list of anything. That's it. 3 things. This, and this. Jacqueline says, if there is not enough sun, you can charge it that way. Right. If the sun is not out, you can connect this to your car or your house, whatever, and charge it this way. Yes. Rich says, I'm getting that alternator charger. Hey, my product code is in the description box. For everybody that's just coming in, a leading lady found the EcoFlow alternator charger on the EcoFlow website for $289, and then use my product code in the description box. If you get it on Amazon, which I was sending people to Amazon, if you get it on Amazon, it's $304. Okay? So you may want to just run over to the EcoFlow website while that sale is or that deal is still on. So it's $289, and then use my discount code to get that extra percentage off. Okay? So you can't beat that. The 500 watt is $199, and then use my code to get that percentage off. Whew. Right, T-Wo, road trips. T-Wo, imagine this. Imagine this. You're on your way to somewhere, I don't know, with pigs. Imagine you on the road and you on your way somewhere to hang out, right? So all that way you driving, all of your solar stuff is charged. All of your solar generators will be charged on the road. Let me see. I'm trying to see what. Yeah, Sam Whittle, can you explain what you mean? Thank you, my Renaissance grandma, because I don't understand what he mean by make the title more. I don't know. I don't know what he was saying. LT, you can buy a battery charger and power the battery back up. Yes, that's true. You can charge it with a battery charger. Yes, you can. Okay, I guess that's it, y'all. Thanks for watching. I'm just in here having fun, and I'm glad y'all caught it. Rich says, I have a 4,000 watt amp, 4,000 amp inverter, dual generator, but I need that EcoFlow alternator charger. Rich, when you say you have the dual generator, what do you mean? You have a 4,000 watt amp inverter, a 4,000 amp inverter, and the dual generator. Please explain that, because that don't sound right to me. I don't want you to do something you ain't got to do. Pop says, wow, this is cool. I bought 48 volt, 100 amp hour lithium battery. I had a pipe dream of going off grid. Okay. Thank you, T-Wo. Ladybug says, this title says Lead Farmer Live. Yeah, I know what it say, but I'm just trying to see what he talking about. I just want him to, I don't know what he meant. Yes. Just save this in your playlist or something. I don't understand. Lovely says, was late, but thank you for this useful information. We'll go back and look for the video. Thank you so much. Suzette, I needed this live stream. That alternator would have sat forever. Trust me, I know. I've been there. Urban says, thank you. I appreciate it as well. Thank you so much. Leading lady, last question, led. No, I'm talking about the car battery. How many times can you charge the EcoFlow how many times can you charge the EcoFlow on the lead? Can you do? I don't know what you talk about, sweetheart. I don't know what that means. I'm talking about the car battery. How many times can you charge the EcoFlow on the lead? No, it says on the. And then lead, can you do a video on how to hook it up to the battery later? Oh, now I don't know what the rest of that meant, but I can do a video on how to connect it to your car battery. Okay, just say it again, lady, so I can get you. Because I'm trying to see what's going. Just say it again. I'm with you. Because I know you've been in it. You really, I'm with you. I know you ain't trolling. I know. So I'm going to wait for you, okay? To hook it up to your car battery, you don't need no mechanic. I just put these two cables on these two terminals. That is it. I'm telling you, Missy, this will change the game, if you out camping somewhere. I'm just saying. Yes. Urban Backyard said a video with the car battery would be very beneficial. But this is what I want y'all to know. It's no different than this. There is no difference. None. There is no difference between this. All this is a car battery sitting on my table. It's no difference. All we're going to be doing is you will see me do the exact same thing that I did with this in the car. This ain't nothing special. It's just a positive and a negative cable coming off the positive and negative terminals, just like in your car. There is nothing different. I will show you me hook it up to my car, but you don't hook this up to your alternator. You hook this up to your battery. It's called an alternator charger, but you hook this up to your battery just like this. You don't hook this up to your alternator. Your alternator is connected to your car battery, and your car battery is connected to this. You don't connect it to your alternator, because I know that word is throwing you off, right? Alternator, no. Let me just pick you up and bring you over here a little bit better, okay? Let me show you. Okay. I just want to show you so you understand. I know you can't see the ins and outs of all this, but all this is just a bunch of cable. It's a long cable. It's nothing fancy. It's hooked to the positive and the negative of this battery. This battery you can put inside your vehicle. It's no different. And this cable is just it's so simple. Look, this is all it is. You connect this. This is connected to this, and this is plugged into this. That's it. So no, it's nothing difficult you got to do at all. All you're going to do is put your positive on your positive battery cable in your car and your negative on your negative cable in your car. That's it. There's nothing else to do. Nothing. Okay, you with me? Say I have both Delta Pro and Delta Pro 3. You're saying you can connect it to the 800-watt alternator charger. Yes. Does the cable come with it? Yes. Absolutely. Yes. The alternator charger comes with everything. The only thing, if you wanted to charge some other kind of device, purchase the EcoFlow T60i cable. Remember, T60i only, not T60, the T60i cable, okay? And it's around $75 on Amazon and on the EcoFlow website. Use my coupon code. So there you go. This is easy as pie. This is why I'm so excited, because it's so simple. There is nothing to think about. And then for everybody that just came in the place, for everybody that just came in, I want to show you what it looks like. Here's the app, and it's charging my battery. The EcoFlow is connected to my house power, and it is charging the battery at 568 watts. That's it. And if I want to, say I want to just make it stop, cut it off. Now nothing is charging nothing. Cut it back on, finish charging. That's it. There it is. Tell me that ain't dope. This is a game changer. As a matter of fact, I'm going to need another one of these, because I just got another idea. So just curious, are tariffs affecting delivery times for EcoFlow products at all? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no information on that whatsoever. That's like way out of my, that's political. So I don't know what that is, what's going on with that. Urban Backyard said, I'm sold, man. I should have had this out months ago. This would have saved me so many days where I didn't have power because it was raining. We had a rainy season, and it rained almost every day for like 30 days, and I had to keep using gas. But if I had this could have saved me a lot of trouble. That's all I'm saying. I got an idea, a plan in my head, but I'm not going to say it now because it might be stupid. So I'm not going to throw it out there, but I'll be experimenting. This is what I do. I tinker around till I figure something out, okay? Thank you, Gene Strauss. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I hope this helped y'all. Exception to the rules say I'm excited about this. Man, I don't think you're more excited than me. Let's see. Yeah, lovely. That, okay. Let me see. Leading lady said, for sure, Led, you never disappoint. Some of us slow. We really got the game from you, and we hitting ground running. But listen, thank you for that. Thank you. I'm trying. I just want everybody to be all right? Because this is a game changer. This is a game changer. Your pocket, you might only have enough to purchase the Delta, right? You can't get the Delta Pro 3. You can't get the big Delta Ultra or the Delta Pro Ultra 3, maybe you can't afford that right now. But something like this would be in your budget. And this is $289 with my and plus my coupon. After my coupon, I don't know what it is. Before my coupon, this is $289, right? This battery, this is a 200 amp hour battery. This is going to give you 2,500 watt hours, around 2,500 watt hours, which is going to turn your 1,000 watt hour into 3,500 watt hours. And you only spent $289 on this. And this battery on Amazon said it was $349, and it was a 5% coupon code that you added to that too. Woo! Please, please. And go look at how much an expansion battery costs for any product, any product. So $349 versus $1,000, or $349 versus $2,000. There is no comparison. You know, there is no comparison. So listen to this. $289, $349. So that's $589, $49. What is that? That's 50. So what I said, 90. Wait. Let me. 289. What did I say? 349. That's 590. And what is that? 640. For $640, you can expand you just expanded your 1,000 watt into 3,500 watts, and you can keep expanding it for only $349. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. My brain is on fire. Instead of keep on stacking $2,000 batteries on top of each other, you stacking a bunch of $350 batteries on top of each other. Somebody else just said it earlier. They said, so you mean to tell me for $1,200, I can have 10,000 watt hours of storage for $1,200? It's a lot of solar power generators out here today that don't cost no $1,200. It's gonna cost you more than $1,200. I'm just saying. If you don't understand what we talking about, the people that know solar know exactly what I'm talking about. This alternator charger only works on lead acid batteries. No. Rich says, I'm a mad scientist. That's how I'll be in here. Lovely says, I'm like a kid in the candy shop. My Renaissance grandma, nice. Thank you. Rich says, saves gas. Absolutely. So you know what I'm talking about. Yes. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me stop because we'll be on here all night. Wait. Urban Backyard says, that's what got me. The comment was crazy amount of power for pennies. That's why I'm losing my cool. Because everybody is out trying to, they saying I don't have enough of this. Thank you for that. Who was just that? Thank you, leading lady. Thank you for that. Said, thanks for the great game. Thanks, bless you and the fam. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Let me pull that back down and give you a little heart or something. LT says terminals are different on the car. Terminals, so many have to show the ladies lead or pull up a picture of them for them. Well, you know what? But even if the terminals are different, you just buy the adapter. You can buy adapters. Say if you got a top post, you need to get a side post. Okay. It would take me a minute, but who would be interested in seeing the terminals that you can use if you have a different kind of battery? I would have to run all the way outside though, or we can do this another day, because I have these terminals that can go to these batteries that can hook to any kind of battery. I didn't need them. Who want me to run out to the car? Damn, I knew y'all was gonna say do it. All right, give me 2 ticks. All right, because this is about to suck. All right. Hold on, I wish I could give you something to show you. But y'all talk amongst yourselves real quick. Be right back. All right, y'all. Whew. All right. Thank you for that, Jody B. I'm just seeing that. Thank you on the struggle bus. I'm typing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jody. All right. Whew. I got to get this weight back off me. Look, these are the terminals that I bought for this when I got that. Okay. These are the universal nuts and screws. I'm just going to show you what they look like. This is them. So if you have a top post battery, the top post screw would go through here. If you have a side post battery, the side post battery would go through here and connect straight to your battery, okay? Now, you can add extra wire if you want to, but you don't have to. Now, you can connect 6 different components on the exterior connector. See that? So now I can connect this alternator charger, some amplifier, music, some LED lights, fancy lights. But with these adapters, you can connect more things to your automobile. So and they're heavy as I don't know what. Okay? So you put your cable in there, you tighten it down, and you good to go. Or if you have the cables like these, just put them through here, take the nut off, put them down over the bolt, and tighten that nut back down. It's that simple. So these are the extensions if your battery doesn't allow these just to go right down on it, okay? Thank you, Rich D. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. So anybody got any questions about the extensions? These are just adapters, okay? I've had these for really ever since I got this a year ago. This is it. I'm going to put a link to everything in the description box after this video. I'm going to put the link to these. I'm going to put the link to this battery. I'm going to put a link to the EcoFlow alternator charger, which is already there. I'm going to put a link to, well, y'all got my code works with all of EcoFlow products, okay? So this battery and these extensions I'm going to put on there. But I keep these in my car because I keep saying I'm going to connect them, and I never get a chance to do it. All right, so I've been keeping all of this in here, and I keep them in my car in a stupid space So I sit on them or step on them to remind me to get to work. People that get in my car like, what is all this stuff? Reminders that I got stuff I need to be doing that I ain't doing. So that's all this is. All right. Now, thank you, CDL. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Thank you, Empress. Said thank you for sharing the knowledge. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Allie and Danny's Healing Garden says important information. This is, to me, it's important. If you got solar, it's super important. Leading lady said, we hit the jackpot tonight, y'all. I'm telling you, I feel like I just saved myself so much of a headache. Now, can I tell y'all a little experiment I'm working on? That I got an idea. How many people, Missy Hawk said, I swear I'm over here calculating. Listen to this idea that I've been running through my head for a couple of days. Get this. If you drive trucks, you know you got to connect your trailer, your semi-trailer, to your cab, right? There's connections that you got to put on for your air lines, your brake lines, and your electrical line, right? Bear with me. I'm just thinking out loud, okay? What if now I pull my bug out trailer, connects the electrical line for the lights on the trailer. What if I ran the positive and the negative cable line off the battery under the hood all the way back and then made a socket just like your trailer socket that goes directly to this? This would be inside my bug out trailer where I have another EcoFlow product, and that's where I really need the power because solar panels, a 200-watt solar panel ain't catching it. Thank you, lovely V. Thank you. That 200-watt solar panel ain't charging nothing fast enough. And I'm running my air conditioning. I'm running my, I got fans going, air conditioning. And if I had one of these in my bug out trailer while my car is running, that means I'll have air conditioning, I'll have power and everything quiet. I won't need a gas generator, nothing running. Because all I would have to do is power my generator back up, have my car run for a minute, cut my car off. I'm good for another 10 hours. Man, my heart thumping, boy. My heart thumping. I'm about to buy another one of these. I think I'm going to get, I was about to say, I think I'm going to get the 500 watt. But, I don't know. It'll be a surprise. But I want a dedicated power source like this in my bug out trailer that charges things fast. Because I got 200-watt solar panel on top of my bug out trailer. But I'm telling you, 1,000 watts. How long would it take 200-watt panel to charge 1,000 watts? 5 hours, right? The 200-watt panel is not efficient. So it's only giving me part of that. So usually I might be getting 100 watts because you're not always, it's not pointing directly at the sun. It might have some tree sap on it, some squirrel poop, I don't know. But you're never getting 200 watts, ever. So it's going to take 10 hours just to charge this up, right? For 1,000 watts. Where if I got this, it's definitely going to be cranking 800 watts into this and have it filled in a little, or 1.2 hours, so maybe an hour and a half, hour 20 minutes, hour 15 minutes, something like that. Be full from zero? Shh. Man, cut it out. Cut it out, man. I'm just messing around in my head, but I'm thinking, man, something got to give. Something got to give. So, again, this is how I get when I'm playing around in the lab and I'm cleaning my office back out, and we gonna start playing more in the office with solar, and y'all gonna see more of my playing around like this and testing and stuff. I told y'all on this channel, we're gonna be working on solutions. Now we can talk about the problems and the garbage over on Uncle Led channel here on YouTube. So if you want to hear about the other stuff I usually talk about, and y'all people like, oh Led, we want to talk about the garden. We want to talk about solar. Okay, garden, solar, prepping, homesteading over here. Okay, my trash talk and my crazy mess gonna be over on Uncle Led channel. So if you ain't been over to Uncle Led channel, go on over. It's called Uncle Led 73. Go to Uncle Led 73 and we be chopping it up over there for real, okay? It ain't gonna be no more crazy talking, no politics, none of that stuff on this channel. All right? So thank you everybody for watching. We're gonna be talking about all kinds of stuff. Matter of fact, do me a favor. Be watching this channel tomorrow, because I got a video that's a game changer. How many gardeners I got in here? How do you find your discount code? It's down in the description box under this video. Look in the description box under this video. Click on description and my product code is going to come up. Okay? How many gardeners do I have in here? I know my Renaissance grandma, Angela. How many gardeners? All right, lovely. TLC, Mona, Ladybug, Sean, Sydney, Angela, Chef Handyman, Urban Backyard Homesteading, Dr. Bozart, Miss Shirley OG. Miss Shirley OG, I'm loving y'all OG chat. I was watching it yesterday. I'm loving that. The chemistry is perfect. I love that. Jacqueline, RLM, Leading Lady, okay, Analytic Gardener, Exception to the Rules, Fine Craft, Rich Dad, okay, Jacqueline. Now, the reason why I asked how many gardeners do I have is Paula, a struggler gardener, is still a gardener. You're a gardener. Don't let the pros fool you. We got our struggle too. We just don't show it on camera. Allie and Denny's Healing Gardener, and In the Garden, Callus, Tea House. Okay. It's getting cold. How many people are scared that they're going to lose trees, plants, and shrubs because the cold is coming? Maybe you dibbled and dabbled and bought something a little too tropical. How many people went out there and did something crazy, stepped out on faith and went out and bought some citrus this year, knowing good and well you in like zone 5 or something, zone 2 or something. You up in Canada with oranges and lemons and kumquats and limes. How many people? And you scared you gonna lose your tree because you scared the cold gonna kill it. Mangoes, I got about 6 mangoes. If you are looking for a game changer to solve your problems where you don't got to worry about the cold, watch my video tomorrow. That's all I'm telling you. Game changer, where you can grow mangoes, avocados, citrus outside without worrying about the cold. I got something for you. Now remember now, I've been doing this a long time, so I ain't let out all my tricks out, okay? So stick with me. I'm going to help you keep your citrus, keep your mangoes, keep your avocados, and keep everything, your Barbados cherries. What time? I don't, I'll probably release it around anywhere between, I don't know. Just be watching out for it, okay? And if you don't catch it when it first come out, go ahead and watch it. It's a game changer. Trust me on that. All right? I promise it's a game changer. I promise you it's going to keep your citrus, your avocados, Barbados cherries, and your mangoes, and your, what is that? Your sour sops, and your chocolate plants, and it's gonna help you keep all of that over. Because mostly, if you can keep your star fruit, if you can keep all of those tropical trees over 50 degrees, you golden. You golden. All you need to do is keep everything over 50 degrees, and all through the winter. And I got a cheap, affordable way to do it where it's effortless. Effortless. Okay? So we'll talk about it tomorrow. I'm gonna put out the video, and then after the video, we might have to talk about it. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. Let me go get me a shower going and wash up. I've been on the road all day. Lead Farmer 73. I love y'all, and I'm out. Peace. For everybody that's watching the replay, put your comments in the comment section below, and I'm gonna answer them to the best of my ability. All right. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'm out. Peace.